Stand by, Roy. 3, 2, 1, action.
When Arthur 1 ended, I said to myself, can this relationship really last? And I said, I was really hungry for a sequel. It's one of the few films that really ended, and I said, you know, I want to see what somebody else does with this. I want to see where these people go. Did you have that same kind of feeling, or did you say, okay, that's enough, let's go on to the next film?
Well, I think when we made the first one, nobody was making a lot of sequels.
That's true.
You know, it started right after Arthur. They started, you know, realizing that there was a lot of money in sequels, I guess, of what the studios did.
A lot of money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we didn't think about it, you know.
When you were presented the script, when somebody says, hey, we've got a script for Arthur 2, did any alarm bells go off and say, no, I won't do this and I won't do this, or I'm afraid it's going to go this way, or I don't, or did it just say, okay, I've been in this business long enough and I'll just read the script and see if it does anything for me?
Well, I think it was the way that it happened that it was helpful to me, because Dudley called me and said, and you know, we're very good friends in real life, so he said, I'm going to send you something, I want you to read it. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but just read it, just call me back. And he hung up. So this package arrives, and I opened it, I saw Arthur on the rocks. I thought, wait a minute, who's Andy Breckman? You know, Steve Gordon, you know, who directed and wrote the first one. After the first 3 pages, I was so in love with Andy's work and with the kind of respect and affection that he had for the original characters and how he developed the story and what happened to them, that I just thought, yeah, I'd like to do this.
Yeah, and that's one of the senses that I had from Arthur 2, is it was a continuation.
Yes, yes.
As opposed to a sequel of some kind.
A rehash.
Yeah. Liza, just sitting here talking to you, and one of the things that I see on the screen is almost like a person that I know.
Yes.
Really, and this is one of the things I've gotten from other people. Why people respond so strongly to you as an actress is they feel like you're someone that they know, that you're just real people. Is that really true, or are you such a supreme actress that...
No, I'm not. I don't think anybody's that good an actress. See, I think I was lucky enough to grow up always in show business. I mean, being a celebrity wasn't a big shock to my system, so I don't think I had to go through any attitude changes about it. Does that make any sense?
Yeah.
So, and I don't know, I had a really good upbringing in that I was taught not to put on airs.
But success at 19, I mean, incredible.
That's just working. That's doing what you love to do, and people like it. So that's, I don't know. I don't like people when they're stuck up either. I don't know about you, but it drives me crazy.
No.
Because it's not like they have any right to be. You know?
Are you afraid of anything? Are you afraid of the public not liking you, or not being asked to do movies or to perform? Does that scare you at all, or is there such a security now that I'm good, I know I'm good, and nobody's ever going to be able to take this away from me?
Yes, but you can say that, but if you don't get the jobs to do the work, then you're hitting a brick wall. So I think that, yeah, it would scare me if I thought I was never going to get hired again. Carrie Fisher, who's a terrific actress and a terrific writer, said in her book, and I hope I quote this right, but if I make a mistake, I've got the meaning right at least. She's in the book that she's written. She was talking about the fact that she was an actress, and she said, when I've got a job, I feel like I'll never get another one. And when I'm out of work, when I've got a job, I feel like I'll never work again. And when I'm out of work, I'll feel like I'll never get hired again. Yeah. So there's always that insecurity with actors. And I think it's just a built-in thing.
That's a terrible life, though.
No, it's not.
Because the joys are so good when, when
it's
it
terrific.
pays off.
I mean, and it's a wonderful business to be in, and it's a way to express yourself, and you get paid for it. I mean, that's terrific.
Do you get isolated, though? Does the fame isolate you some from meeting new people and making new contact, or what's the downside?
You can't let it. You know, that can happen if you get too many. I think I've seen it happen with people if they get too many people around them who are yes people. You know, and I think one of my favorite quotes is, "Beware of the strength of the weak," because they can pull you down quicker than anything. And it's that sycophantic kind of crowd that does sometimes go to people who are successful, especially any kind of celebrity it's drawn to. And you just got to be careful.
Yeah.
Just got to keep your values, I think, straight. I mean, the worst, what happened to me was I got chemically dependent. That's how I got isolated, through chemical dependency.
And you're coming out about that, talking about that. I think
Yeah.
it's been one of the great things that has happened.
Well.
It has let people talk about it. It has said, okay, this is someone I look up to, someone I admire, and they're willing to talk about it, to bring it out in the open. And that's a very admirable trait. How do people come to grips with that? Is that just really an individual decision? Some crisis has to happen for them to turn to help, to change their life around?
Oh, yeah. They call it hitting bottom, when you just think, oh, I don't feel good. I got to stop. Something's making me sick. I don't know what it is. Then you realize, of course, gee, I'm taking Valium, I'm drinking too much, whatever you're doing. And one of the great things is that you find out that you're not alone, that there's thousands of people out there who are having the same problem.
Yeah.
And that it doesn't matter what walk of life you're in, you're all going through something together. And I think the knowledge that you're not alone is the first step to getting better.
Liza, I see a really happy person sitting across from me right
Well,
now.
thank you.
I sense a real security and an inner strength now.
Thank you.
Hang on there.
Oh, I will. I'm glad you liked the movie. Thanks a lot.
Thanks.
Okay.
You're super.
Thank you.
Just